The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 6-0.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The average coming in, 257, 4 home runs, and 19 driven in. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he sets him down swinging. Andrew Benintendi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Whit Merrifield next to bat. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Raines will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Brad Keller will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Jeter.
Striding in is Derrick Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Up next, number 11. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First delivery to him.
No, that's down.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. In is Jorge Solaire, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jorge Solaire.
Here's the first pitch to him. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Jorge Solaire, number 17 for him on the season, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Wells, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 6.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, the 248th of his career, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0.
Strike called. 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 2.
He's set. Here it comes. Michael Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Range able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Royals lead it 2-0. Here comes Tino Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Batting 5th, the left
So
fielder.
here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
Canseco.
And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Now it'll be Jose Canseco, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Strawberry.
In now, Darryl Strawberry. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 2-0 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Runner goes for third. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Tim.
At the plate now is Tim Raines. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First offering. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Canseco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0-1 the count. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Popped him up. Jeter will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the
And
Royals,
with that, we'll give you a
the
quick
second
look at
baseman,
our current standings in the AL East.
Merrifield.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Merrifield is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now, currently third in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now back, right fielder, Jorge Solaire.
Into the box now, Jorge Solaire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Merrifield, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So here's the Royals DH, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 KC.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The catcher, Jorge Posada, is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. So here is Wade Boggs, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Boggs is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derrick.
Next to hit is Derrick Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Swung on, missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for Kansas City.
All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Fastball to 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Raines is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And up steps Salvador Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. From the belt, kicks and deals.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
That's inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 11.
So next to bat will be number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's a ball. I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A three-run shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge three-run bomb.
Stepping in now Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Stepping in once again is Tim Raines. He singled first time up. The pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
3 runs already home here. This one's flared toward left center. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-3 Bombers. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hit Wheatley back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping up is Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Jorge.
First pitch on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang play at first.
The bat, the third
Stepping in next, Wade Boggs flew out last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Derrick
So
Jeter.
now to the plate, Derrick Jeter. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 4-3 game. All set for the start of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Solaire. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Hey. Count 2-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Your attention,
now
please.
the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. At the plate, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Barlow features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. And now the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
The left fielder, number 33, Jorge Canseco.
To plate now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here it comes. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The pitch.
2-2, Miguel.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals 3. Carlos Santana will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
So next to hit is Salvador Perez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a quality AB right there, D-Roll. Falls behind 0-2 on 2 straight heaters. Gets the curveball in.
Michael A. Keller.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 59.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate here is Adalberto Mondesi. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dozier is off of first with 2 away. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
0-2, the count to Benintendi.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled away.
we're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are all even at 6 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jesse Hahn will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now got it.
So one away for the catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year as they move out in front 7-6. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derrick Jeter. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to...
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Jorge Solaire is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. is taken for strike 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. At the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 7-6.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Yeah, Matt. Going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This is pulled into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, number 11, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line down the left field line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Williams gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Counted 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Tino Martinez.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here comes the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Chopper to short. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerned.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in is Jorge Posada, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The count now at 2-1. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
2 out, bases loaded. And the count will be full. Payoff pitch on its way. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right.
Cecil Fielder will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Digging in next, Derrick Jeter. He bounced out last time up. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Raines on third. Posada over at second. Fielder at first. 2 out in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We've played. Alfonso Soriano has come in. Stanton
Now
comes
playing
on from the
third
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Now here's the first offering. Salvador Perez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Stanton, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. This is foul right side. The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Kansas City, good night.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-6 the final score in this game. The New York Yankees with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Ramiro Mendoza claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.